Hello. There are many definitions of motivation, but my definition of motivation is that it's the thing that sparks encouragement in me to make a change from where I currently am to a new place or time or situation. For example, it can be as simple as hunger or the smell of food that makes me want to get up and go get something to eat, or something a lot more complex like finding a purpose that pushes me through tough times or through a long-term goal. That's how motivation is reflected in our thoughts by setting short-term goals to meet the long-term goals, like what I'm doing now, going through school, one class at a time, each module at a time. I even have discussions with myself when I am in doubt mode to encourage myself that I'm worthy of this degree that I'm pursuing and that I can do this. Then motivation reflects in my behavior by following through with my process and meeting each step. When I start to doubt myself or my abilities, that conversation with myself reminds me that I enjoy what I'm learning, that I'm smart, that mistakes are okay and even necessary, and that I'm learning to enlighten myself and others if I can. There was a time when I failed at a goal that put this process of mine to the test. A long time ago, I got a job as a coder with the caveat that I would get my certification soon after being hired. I took the exam and I failed it. And the emotions that I felt were embarrassment because my coworkers now knew. I was also fearful for my job since this certification was necessary and a requirement. I was angry with myself because I knew I wasn't ready, since this was my first full-time job after my daughter was born, and now she, being in 5th grade, was now a latchkey kid because she would be home for a little bit while I'm at work. My heart just wasn't in it. I also knew this blame wasn't going to help me, so I had a long talk with myself. So, so what? You failed. Does this mean you can't do it? And then I start yelling at myself saying, yes, you can. So, I took the practice tests, and the second time I blew it out of the water. My motivation can be huge, like a bonfire, or very small, like a match flame. It could even go down to bare embers. But my motivational thoughts and conversations turn into the actions that I need to power through. Thank you for listening.